Hey guys, what's going on? So in this video, I wanted to share with you some predictions I have for the state of UGC in 2023. So for some of you guys that probably watched some of my previous content or similar content, you already know what UGC is. But for folks who don't know, UGC stands for user-generated content. It has been a very popular type of video format that has been utilized by brands in their short form strategies specific for TikTok and Instagram. In 2022, last year, we have seen a huge run up for UGC across channels. And I'm sure many of the brands and creators are really wondering where UGC is heading toward in 2023 and onward. And at our agency, we have also been creating a ton of UGC create videos for brands and clients. So I'm in a good position to really discuss my previous experience and to share with you some of the insights I have for UGC and specifically where I think it's going. So I would like to start off by saying UGC will eventually become saturated and less effective over time. The reason being, as more brands start to wake up to the fact that UGC works, inevitably more brands will start to utilize UGC and the people will start to get bored and start to get overwhelmed with all different brands running their UGC ads on social media feeds. So the sad reality is UGC will no longer probably be as effective as it was in 2022. So the number one solution to really combat this, and this is also what I recommend to my clients all the time, is to never rely on one specific type of advertising, whether it's video, images, GIFs, or whatever. You always want to diversify. You always want to try out new things, try out different things. So when it comes to UGC, then not only should you feature videos that only have one creator, but you should also start to compile different creators into one video so that you can make it a collection. And you should also incorporate in-house content, animations, or studio shot content within the UGC videos. So really the bottom line is always try to diversify. Once something works, you shouldn't be just doing that one specific thing. You should always try to go to the next frontier and always push for new creative things to test. Second, as we are really seeing more actors, actresses start to do content creation, UGC for brands, this has no longer just become a social media specific thing for creators. And really, in last year, in 2022, when we had a sudden boom of UGC, there was a time where we didn't really have a lot of UGC creators yet. The market hasn't caught up to the demand. So at some point, we were really seeing creators could charge anywhere between 200 all the way up to 500 for a piece of video that is not even an influencer marketing content. And that really speaks to the fact that the supply and demand was really lopsided last year. However, as more actors, actresses, content creators, and just people in general start to come into this market, we start to see the pendulum swing back again, where demand and supply start to stabilize around 100 to 150 per video. So I really think this will continue to be the trend for the going into 2023. So for brands that haven't really done any UGC yet, you're in the perfect timing because right now it's actually the lowest point to get one piece of UGC content. So really for 2023, I think the first thing you want to do is to start sourcing different UGC creators and just to start to experiment with UGC and to really figure out whether this is something that will work for your brand. And yeah, so those are really the prediction I have in terms of pricing. And lastly, I wanted to talk about how I really start to see the line becomes more blurred between influencer marketing and creator marketing. So I think for the past 5, 6 years, when Instagram was at its prime, we really see a huge success with influencer marketing, as that was kind of the only way to grow, specifically when you want to catch eyeballs and when you want to really get that organic reach. However, I think with TikTok coming around and with this very virality driven algorithm now, and with UGC content start to really come up to the scene, I'm starting to see more even influencers to do more content creation side of things and just no longer just doing influencer marketing. So I'm interested to see where really influencer marketing is heading toward for the next year or so, and whether it will just eventually merge with creator marketing, and probably it will also have an impact on UGC. So these are some of the things I'm thinking about when it comes to UGC, and be sure to check out more content on my channel overall about TikTok ads, UGC, and content creation that will help your brand to go viral and generate more sales using TikTok ads in 2023.